Justin Bieber just announced something that has everyone talking, and trust me when I say, this is going to blow your mind, because the pop star we all know is stepping into a world nobody saw coming. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're diving deep into the latest celebrity news, and you won't want to miss what happens next. So here's the deal, Justin Bieber is now officially a Twitch streamer, and yes, you heard that right. For those who might not know, Twitch is basically a platform where people go live for hours, sometimes even days, and their audience watches everything they do in real time. It's like having cameras on you, constantly giving fans an all-access pass to your daily life without any filters or edits. Some streamers are making insane amounts of money from this. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month just from going live and interacting with their viewers. One streamer recently revealed she made over $200,000 in just 1 month from streaming for several hours each day. The money in this industry is absolutely wild, and now Justin is jumping into it. The announcement came out of nowhere, and immediately people started speculating about why he would do this. The most common theory floating around is that he needs the money. Now, before anyone jumps to conclusions, let's break down what we know. Justin reportedly bought this massive compound for around $22 million, though we should take that number with a grain of salt since it hasn't been officially confirmed. This place is like something out of a movie with basketball courts, game rooms, and basically every luxury amenity you can imagine. That's supposedly where he'll be streaming from, and he's planning to show his fans everything, including his rehearsals for Coachella. Speaking of Coachella, there's some interesting information that came out recently about how much artists actually make from performing at the festival. Lizzo shared some behind-the-scenes details about the music industry and dropped a bombshell that Coachella artists don't really get paid in the traditional sense. Whatever money they receive has to go directly into their performance production, which means paying for dancers, choreographers, stage design, pyrotechnics, and everything else that goes into putting on a massive show. And since Coachella runs for 2 weekends, the costs double. So, at the end of the day, the artist isn't pocketing that paycheck. It's all going back into the production. This raises an interesting question about Justin's financial situation. When you think about it, album sales don't just translate to pure profit for the artist. There are so many people who need to get paid first, including the record label, the producers, the songwriters, the engineers, and everyone else involved in creating the music. Studio time isn't cheap, and all those expenses add up quickly. So even though Justin Bieber is obviously a huge star, that doesn't necessarily mean he's sitting on unlimited cash. The money has to be distributed to a lot of different people and places before it reaches his bank account. Now, a lot of people are saying that his wife, Hailey, just sold her beauty company for a ton of money, so why would he need to work at all? But here's the thing, and this is important to understand. Just because someone is married to a wealthy person doesn't mean they want to depend on them financially. There's something to be said about making your own money and having your own sense of financial independence. It's not about whether Hailey could support him, it's about Justin wanting to contribute and maintain his own income stream. Relationships and money can be a tricky combination. When one person is making significantly more than the other, or when one person isn't working at all, it can create tension even in the strongest relationships. That dynamic can make someone feel less than or like they're not pulling their weight, even if both people agreed to that arrangement. In healthy relationships where both people want to work, it makes sense for each person to have their own money and their own financial autonomy. They can contribute to shared expenses and savings while still maintaining independence with their personal spending and savings. Justin has been the star and the primary breadwinner for so long that it probably feels natural for him to want to continue generating his own income. He built his career from a young age and has always been the one making things happen financially. Having that suddenly shift where he's relying on his wife's money would likely feel uncomfortable for him. It's not about pride in a negative way, it's about maintaining the balance and identity he's always had in his career and personal life. The Twitch venture actually makes a lot of sense when you think about it. His fans have been craving more connection with him, and this platform gives them exactly that. They'll get to see him in his element, watch his creative process, see how he prepares for performances, and get a glimpse into his daily life that they've never had access to before. It's authentic, unfiltered content that builds a deeper relationship between an artist and their audience. Plus, the financial upside is substantial if he's consistent with it. Some people are looking at this move as desperate, but that's really not fair. Finding new revenue streams and adapting to changing industries is actually smart business. The entertainment world is constantly evolving, and artists who can pivot and try new things are the ones who stay relevant and financially stable. Twitch streaming isn't some last resort. It's a legitimate career path that many people have turned into their primary income source. If Justin can leverage his existing fame and fan base to build a successful streaming channel, then more power to him. The platform also gives him creative control. In a way that traditional media doesn't, he can interact directly with fans, answer their questions, show them what he wants to show them, and build content on his own terms without a label or management company controlling every aspect of it. That kind of freedom is valuable, especially for someone who has been in the industry as long as he has and probably feels constrained by traditional structures. Another aspect to consider is that streaming can actually be fun and fulfilling. It's not just about the money, although that's certainly a major factor. Many streamers talk about how much they enjoy the real-time interaction with their community and how it makes them feel more connected to the people who support them. For Justin, who has dealt with feeling isolated and disconnected from fans at various points in his career, this could be a way to rebuild those bridges and feel more engaged with his audience. The timing with Coachella is perfect because he'll have built-in content. People will be fascinated to see the preparation that goes into a major festival performance. They'll want to watch rehearsals, see the behind-the-scenes drama, watch him work with his team, and basically be part of the journey leading up to the actual shows. That's compelling content that will naturally draw viewers and keep them coming back for more. At the end of the day, whether Justin needs the money or just wants to try something new shouldn't really matter. Making money isn't something to be ashamed of, and exploring new platforms and opportunities is what successful people do. The criticism he's getting seems unfair, because if he wasn't working, people would call him lazy. But when he finds a new way to work, they question his motives. He really can't win either way, so he might as well do what makes sense for him and his career. Twitch streaming also allows him to monetize his personality and daily life in a way that doesn't require releasing new music constantly or going on tour. Those things are exhausting and time-consuming, whereas streaming can be done from home on a flexible schedule. He can turn it on when he wants to show what he wants and turn it off when he needs a break. That flexibility is probably appealing, especially if he's trying to balance work with family life and personal time. The compound he bought will make for incredible streaming content. Having a space that's specifically designed for entertainment and filming means the production quality will be top-notch. Viewers will get a luxurious backdrop, and Justin will have all the amenities he needs to create diverse and interesting content. He won't be limited to just sitting and talking. He can shoot basketball play games, work out, create music, and do basically anything he wants, all while streaming to thousands of people. So whether you think this is a smart business move or a sign that he needs cash, the reality is that Twitch could be really good for Justin Bieber. His fans will love the access, it'll generate income, it gives him creative freedom, and it's a platform that's only growing in popularity. Instead of judging him for trying something new, we should probably applaud him for being willing to step outside his comfort zone and explore different ways to connect with people and build his brand. If you enjoyed hearing about Justin's latest venture, make sure you're subscribed to this channel because we cover all the biggest celebrity news and pop culture moments as they happen, and you definitely don't want to miss out on what comes next.